வணக்கம். ஓகே, குவாலிட்டி நல்லா இருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். நேற்று வச்சு செய்ன்னு செஞ்சு விட்டானுவோ.
Manchester United are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender.
He's got soul. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Roberto Carlos. Beckham. And it's Rijkaard. Ronaldinho!
Ole!
Ronaldinho! He really is something. He's got himself an absolute peach.
என்னதான் எப்படி ஆடினாலும் நம்ம தோக்க தான் போகிறோம், அது வேறு விஷயம்.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Olise stood his ground strongly. Forlan. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Taken back almost at once. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Robertson. Nicely weighted ball. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's Forlan. That's Beckham. Oh, easy pickings there. Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
ஒரு ஆள் வந்து பார்த்துட்டு போயிருச்சு.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
There will be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And he's managed to gift it back. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Xabi Alonso.
Neymar. Alexander-Arnold. Puyol gets a foot in here. It's Neymar!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Chance, surely!
Yes, yes.
Nearly,
David
but
Chandu David
nearly is nothing.
Call of Duty ஒன்று விளாட்ணும். ஓகே, இது ஒரு அரை மணி நேரம் போட்டு அது ஒரு அரை மணி நேரம் போகணும்.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Guardiola, a true great in every sense of the word. Puyol. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's played. Good chance here!
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Forlan. Rijkaard. And it's half-time here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Manchester
Good.
United certainly
Shot
can
more,
feel
shot more,
happy
low,
about
good.
how things have gone, but now isn't
Just
the
a quick
time to
reminder
take their
today,
foot off the
please
pedal.
refrain
They
from
need to
parking
keep pushing,
outside this
keep
stadium.
imposing,
Thank
don't
you very
leave the
much for
door
your
open for the
cooperation.
opposition.
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Neymar. Number 66, Alexander
And
Arnold.
that's the start of another
Number
45
2,
Minutes.
Robertson. Coming on the field, number 45.
Good defending there. They've slammed the
Osimhen.
door in the faces of the
Number
opposition.
15, Frank
Ronaldinho.
Lampard.
Oh, it's a
Number
promising
18,
build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Takes the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Raul attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great vision. Now it's Osimhen. Puyol. Beckham. Manchester United finding their passes. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Referee's given a throw. Oh, well played, well played. Tries a deft little ball. Takes a shot! Goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Mbappe. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Nicely spread. Now it's Forlan. Manchester United suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness.
He's tried one!
Bola ullache.
He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Number 7, Olise. Coming on the field is number 10, Yamal.
Now it's Mbappe.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for the run. That looks a good ball through. Xavi Alonso. Howson. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Hey.
But it is clear to see that he is not
There will
at
be
all
3
happy with
minutes
that.
Added time.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Big chance! Oh, super goal! About as smooth as it gets. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Number 6,
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So all square with almost no time
അടിച്ച്
remaining.
കൊള്ളു.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Xabi Alonso. Coming on
And just to confirm that the
replace him
referee
is
did issue a
number
yellow card for
17,
that earlier
Conte.
incident. Now it's come to... And that will be it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd...
என்ன ப்ரோ பண்றது? அடா பாவி, ஒரு தூக்கி போடு, ஒரு ஷாட்டா? ஆடலாம் ஆடலாம், எந்த பிரச்சனையும் இல்லை, ஆடலாம். லே, 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 லே.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and
37
vibrant,
நிமிஷம்.
songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every... And a chance! It's bounced back off the post. And Guti!
Well, it's been a very attacking
இங்கிறது
start
நமக்கு சுத்தமா இல்ல.
here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
He's having a hit! Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Chance to deliver. Looking for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's well spotted.
இவனுக்கு இதை விட்ட வேற பொழப்பே இல்லை. ஒரு கோல் அடிக்க விட்டாலும் நம்ம
Messi.
பொழப்பு.
Costa Curta. Spread neatly. And that's gone loose. Oh, what has happened here? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And the pass is intercepted.
யார் இந்த நேரத்துல
That's
பண்ண முடியாது?
Cristiano Ronaldo. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Botman with a definite foul there. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the
அண்ணே
game
சொல்லுங்கண்ணே.
with 10 men. Pass
ஒரு
is
wicket
just off
இருக்கு.
target.
ஆமா ஆமா. இது நல்ல
Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's
நாங்க
Okazaki.
பில்டிங்ல
It's a pretty loose pass. Beckham.
கம்மட்ட
Aimed beyond the defence. And he welcomes it in. This is
போல
Wolves having a shot!
கேட்ல கிட்ட எல்லாமே
Just off target. Could move up a gear
அது
here.
என்னன்னா ஒரு சில கான்ட்ராக்டர்ஸ் வந்துட்டு
He's found a way through.
கணக்கு ஏதோ salary revenue கொடுத்து ஏதோ அனுப்பிச்சிட்டு இருக்காங்க அப்படின்னு நிறைய சொல்றாங்க. ஆனா என்னன்னு எனக்கு தெரியல.
Marquinhos gets good distance on it. Petit.
இணைய போல
Beckham. He can get that clear.
அப்படியாண்ணா
Oh, super ball.
அவன் 20 தான் அடிக்கிறாங்க.
Okazaki has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. He's
அதாவது
picked
அடிக்கிறதுல இவனுங்களாம் அடிக்கிறாங்க, அடிக்காமலாம் இல்ல. நாலுல ஏதாச்சும் ஒண்ணு கனெக்ட் ஆகுது.
Messi. And this is Neymar. Beckham. So much time and Beckham!
நிறைய பேர் அதான் எல்லாம் வந்துட்டு வேலையை வேணாம்னு பேசிட்டாங்க.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Please be made aware that
how's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's hoisted clear. Ball's gone out of play. He has found the way through. That's very neat. Stood up well to him there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Petit promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Ronaldo, and the flag has stayed down. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Guti.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Good ball, good take.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Mbappe! Messi. Here's Guti. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get it through? Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
And there's no
15,
surprise who's taking this corner.
Number 11, Neymar. Number 22, Cristiano
Climbs up
Ronaldo.
big!
Number 14,
And he's there to get it away.
Messi. Coming
Showing
on the
great
field,
feet there.
Number 13,
Concentration
Iniesta.
levels are very good, and so is the
17,
commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Number 20, Fernando Torres. Number 4, Schneider.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Manchester United have their second corner now. And it's Schneider. Tries a shot! Oh, Fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Now, can they get him away? No, no way through there. Very much into the last knockings.
There will be 3 minutes.
That looks a cracking ball. He's had a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Petit claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Okay, somebody is watching. Comment பண்ணுங்கடா மக்கா.
Well, what a sight this is. The
பெருமணக்க
colour,
கதை
the choreography,
படிக்கிற
the
மாதிரி படிச்சு கொண்டு இருக்க
camaraderie.
வேண்டியதாக
The
உள்ளது.
fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Manchester United.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise. His appetite and attitude to the game is absolutely fabulous. There's an awful lot to enjoy about his play.
And he exudes charisma.
He does, and I just love his leadership.
And it's Sané. Guti. And it's Messi. It Schneider. Rijkaard. Takes a shot. No, not quite.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
That has not gone well. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Schneider. Guti. Rijkaard. And Messi!
அடங்கொக்கம் கடை போங்கடா இதுக்கு மேல என்னடா
The post. Early ball out from the back.
இன்னைக்கு இது நாலாவது போஸ்டா
Starting him this time. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Guti. Oh, that's neat. Messi has a shot.
ஒரு
And the keeper has reacted superbly there. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
ஒரு கோல் அடிப்பா உள்ள போகும்
This is Ronaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. He has a look up. Tries a shot. Oh, the ball's come. He's going for goal. He's not concerned.
விடா
by
முயற்சி
that.
பண்றோம் இன்னைக்கு
They seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
பீட பீட பெரிய பீடையா இருக்கே
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Couldn't squeeze it through. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And the shot!
கோல் ஷாட் எப்படி அடிக்கிறது அதுவும் வர மாட்டேங்குது ஆனா அன்னைக்கு ஒண்ணு அடிச்சான்
Schneider really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's picked it up out wide.
இந்த கோல்
And
ஒரு
he's
சுத்து
managed to
சுத்த
get
போறாங்க கூட
free. Sane with the cross. And that was very
அவனுக்கும் பீட
necessary.
இருக்கு
And that's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Messi gets into some space. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Nice looking ball. Now it's Nakata. Nakata puts his foot on the gas.
அது கோல்
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well seen. Saw that coming. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 20, Eucharist.
Whistle
Number
goes,
5,
and we start the second half.
coming on the field.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
That's an excellent interception. Rijkaard. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, he's through. It's one-on-one. Played down the flank. Ronaldo was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Now it's Drogba.
Goal. அதான் தெரியுமே அதான் தெரியுமே செலிப்ரேஷன் வேற பண்றானே அவன்
From the top draw. He'll take that.
அட போங்கடா
It's not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Barcelona are in front
இதனால
now.
உனக்கு இதான் பிளான்
Game's
எனக்கு
opening
தெரிஞ்சு
goal.
போச்சு
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Cristiano. It's
சுடுப்பா ரொனால்டோ அதுதான்ப்பா வெளியே சுடுப்பா சூப்பர்ப்பா
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay on side.
கஷ்டத்துலயும் கஷ்டம், பெரிய கஷ்டம்டா.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 13.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Number
fact.
14.
Well, Peter, I
Coming
don't
on
think
the
there's
field,
anything tactical or
number
injury
23.
related
அப்படியே
here.
ரைட்
I
பேக்
think
தான்
it's just
போடுவான்.
all about the
இப்போ
push
சென்டரில்
from
போடுவான்.
behind now.
19.
இப்போ கிளியர் பண்ணுவான்.
Oh, there's
இது
the
தான் அவன்
clearance.
பேட்டர்னே தெரிஞ்சு போச்சு. ஐயோ,
Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Snyder. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's a cute ball. Rijkaard. And this is Torres. He is just caressing the ball. He's picked his way through. Messi! White gets it away. Just about up to 75 minutes.
சுடுற பேச்சு.
Guti!
ஐயோ,
Manchester United
ஜெயிச்சிட்டாவே
simply
ஜெயிச்சிட்டாரே தெரிஞ்சு
cannot
போச்சு.
let their heads drop. They need their big characters now to keep them going.
That is good alertness. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Manchester United really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Tries from distance. It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? And this is shapes to shoot.
நான் வெண்ணே இல்லை, இதுக்கு மேல என்னால எதுவும் பண்ண முடியாது சார்.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Costa Curta. And he's let
Hey.
fly. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
வாழ்க்கையில எதுலையுமே ஐயோ, அவனா ஒரு ஆள் அவன்கிட்ட போய் தோத்துக்கிட்டு இருக்கேன்.
So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides
ஒரு
produced a
shot.
genuine effort to go on and win it.
ஒரே ஒரு பேர் தான்
Neither was
அடிச்சிருக்கேன்.
able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Just a quick announcement.
கஷ்டமப்பா கஷ்டம். இப்படி பண்ணி பார்த்தாலும் லெஃப்ட் ஃபுட். ஓகே, அப்புறம் டீமை பார்ப்போம். ஓகே, தோக்க தான் போகிறோம் கன்ஃபார்ம்.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Brazil.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, the lethal Ruud van Nistelrooy, one of the great strikers that defined the generation.
English football in the early years of the 21st century was more or less his time and place.
Yeah, his hat-trick in early May certainly comes to mind. Give me any of those goals he scored that day, all great finishes.
And a week later, of course, his team had secured the title. And Van Nistelrooy!
And he was there to get a vital touch. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Triol does really well to win the ball there. And this is Vieri. He's had a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Vieri. And this is Neymar. He's found a way through. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell.
Okay.
They are
flying.
There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He won't be happy with that one. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Guti. Oh, what has happened here? I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
என்ன ஆளு போன வச்சுட்டாலாக்கும்.
Guti. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Played out wide. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Guti. Beckham. Now Costa Curta. Costa Curta going full steam ahead down the left flank. Scholes. Guti. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Oh no, what has happened here? Albert Ferrer. No, that's been intercepted. Beckham. And it's Fernando Torres. And that's another good win of the ball. Played into
சந்தோஷ் நான் தான்
space.
சொல்லிட்டேன் நீ அவளுக்காண்டி ரொம்ப இறங்கி போற ஒரு நாள் உனக்கு வாயில கொடுத்துட்டு போற அவ
And the half-time whistle goes. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
எந்த
Manchester
விஷமோ
United
இப்ப
really
மிசைல்
are
வந்து
looking
விழுந்தா அவ
like a very
விஷமிக்கிறனால எதுவும் நடக்காம
form
போதா
teacher. The
போடா
manager's gonna have to
சும்மா
come up with
கதையா
something
விடுங்கடா
really
அப்படியே
special to lift these players. Otherwise, this
Kindly
one's as
remove
good as
it,
done.
as it is about to be towed away.
And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Guti. The message is clear, none shall pass. Looking for options for movement. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, easy pickings there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
டேய் இங்க திரும்புடா என்னமோ நெஞ்சில வாங்கிட்டு
Yamal.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Dixon. Guti.
Pretty robust defending.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And he has shown him a yellow card.
கஷ்டமாப்பா கஷ்டம் நீங்கள வச்சுக்கிட்டு போல போட்டுறது கஷ்டம் தான் என்ன பண்றது போங்கடா வீணா
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Great vision. Now it's Torres. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Van Nistelrooy!
என்னமோ இதுல அடிக்கிற மாதிரி அடிச்சுக்கிறியா
He's done very well to get to that.
Van Nistelrooy clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He's a sharp little ball here. Iniesta gets across and deals with it. Beckham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
உனக்கு வேற வேலையே தெரியாதடா
Scholes gets it clear. Looking for the... Oh, he's
ஒரு
been
2 கோல்
caught
அடிச்சுக்க
napping.
வேண்டியது அதுக்கப்புறம்
Well,
வந்து
this does not look
ஃபுல்லா
promising,
கிளியரன்ஸ்லயே
Peter. The
ஓட்டி
least they
வேண்டியது
can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
கிளியரன்ஸ் தவிர வேற எதுவுமே தெரியாது போல
Nicely shaped ball.
யார் பால் போய் கூட வச்சுக்கிட்டு போடுவேன்
He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Van Nistelrooy.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
இப்படியெல்லாம் சோலி முடிஞ்சுச்சு
And he's intervened well there. Guti.
There will be 1 minute
Not too much to add on
time.
here, just a minute. And that is as far as it
இதுக்கு மேல
goes.
இவங்கள சாடி எந்த பிரயோஜனம் இல்ல.
Well, that was a frustrating game. They were at times cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did.
வேற டீமை மாத்தி ட்ரை பண்ணி வைப்போம். எப்படியும் அப்படியும் தோக்க தான் போறோம். பெல்லிஹாம் இருக்கலாம். இசாக்கு, ஹாலாண்டு, நெய்மர், செர்ஜியானோ. ஆடுவோம் பார்த்துக்கலாம். என்ன பண்ணாலும் ஜெயிக்க முடியல. சார்ஜ் எவ்வளோ இருக்கு? 48. அப்ப இன்னொரு
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled
Yeah,
out all
this
the
is
stops to
second
make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation.
He's having a go!
எல்லாம் லாங் ரேஞ்சு பழக வேண்டியதான். டிவிஷனல் ரேங்க் புஷ்லாம் தேவையில்ல.
Van Basten brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Wilshere, and the pass is intercepted. Neymar, and that's been won straight back. And it's Van Basten. Beckham. Beckenbauer pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Haaland. And it's Beckham. Now it's Forlan.
வேன் பாஸ் ஏன்னா திரும்பின
Pass just didn't quite work. Neither side yet able to find the net. He's in space and looking for options. He is through. Goes for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Just about within shooting range. And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Neymar. Ronaldinho. Cafu. He's through here. He's picked his way through. Goes down, but nothing given. Van Basten had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
That's been cut out, well played. Looking for options for movement. Valverde gets across to intercept that. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Beckham. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Now this could be a chance. Isaac! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
He's on it. Isaac!
Goal.
He scored! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Don't you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Manchester United really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
Special
birthday.
ഇത് മാതിരി വേണ്ട.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment. Go for it.
बाहर है.
Oh, it's come loose.
मैं बाहर रखा.
And it's Roberto Carlos. That's really well manoeuvred.
तौफीक और रूम है.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Looking to play. He's had a shot.
இல்ல போவேனாங்கற அவனுக்கு லக் இருக்கா இல்ல எனக்கு பீடையா?
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
ஒரு கோல் உள்ள போத சனியத்துல. மூளைல அதே மாதிரி விளையாண்டா இப்படி தான் நினைக்கிறேன்.
And that's another throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Decent progress down the left. Nicely weighted ball. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Van Basten. Neymar. Madrid were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Van Basten. Oh, it's Van Basten. Looking for the run. Thinks about the shot. And the shot! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty.
penalty red card கொடுங்கோ. yellow card.
Now from 12 yards. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, I think the
அப்படின்னு
alternative
வெளில
was
அடிச்சா
to
பாரு.
stand there and do
எப்படி
nothing.
இது
But
வெளியதா?
he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. And that's one back. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Substitutions taking place.
திருப்ப முடியுமா?
Manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
That is a great pick out. Iniesta!
ஐயோ இனியஸ்டா அடிச்சதுல சப
Oh,
கோல்
surely
வந்திருக்குடா.
that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
விட்டு ஓகே 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 ஓகே.
It's a sharp pass. Serginho. Beckham. Here's Haaland.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Cruyff. Great vision. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And it's Neymar. Oh, really good feet. Messi. Scholes.
ஏப்பா
Manchester
விழுந்தெல்லாம்
United
எடுக்கிறியே?
really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
That's very neat.
There will be 3 minutes.
He won't be
added
happy
time.
with
ஐயோ
that one.
காலில் போல பந்து நிப்படிட்டு அதுக்கப்புறம் போகல.
Haaland. And the number on the board is 3. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! It's there! We thought it was over!
முடியலப்பா
It's
எப்பா.
all square once more! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right play.
And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. How do you look back on the game then?
சேஞ்ச் மேனேஜர் பெப் கார்டியோலா. ஷோ டைம் ஏதாவது நல்ல ஷோ டைம் வந்திருக்கா? கார்ட் டைப்பு ஷோ டைம். மூணு ரஃபா இல்லையாவா? லிசரசு எடுத்துப்போ லிசரசு. கஷ்டமாப்பா. கஷ்டத்துலேயும் கஷ்டம், பெரிய கஷ்டம். சிபி டெம்பரேச்சர் எவ்வளோ இருக்கு? வாங்க முடியிருக்கா? அடப்பாவிகளா. ஆ രഞ്ജിത്ത് അവിടെ സുരേന്ദർ റൂമിലുണ്ട്. സുരേന്ദർ റൂമിൽ. ആ மஞ்ச மல்லிச்சப்புனா அது அவன்கிட்ட தான் கேட்கணும். அவன் தான் எல்லாத்தையும் எடுத்துட்டு போனாங்க. ஃப்ரிட்ஜில் பாருங்க, இருந்தால் எடுத்துருங்க. എന്ത്? ആ എടുത്തോ. உனக்கு ஆள் வந்து எங்க ഇന്റർസെപ്റ്റ് ചെയ്തല്ലോ. ആ വരും. ஆமா நீ நீ அப்படியே அதோடது ரிலேட்டிவிட்டி தியரி, குவாண்டம் பிசிக்ஸ்ல டாக்டரேட் பண்ணிட்டு அப்படியே டோனி ஸ்டார்க் மாதிரி வச்சுட்டு எல்லாத்தையும் ரெடி பண்ணிட்டு அது வரும்ல வரையுதுல்ல பின்ன.
So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats, the curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. Things have got on the way here pretty promptly. You've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister,
எல்லாத்தையும் உண்மையா சொல்லிட்டு அப்புறம் நீங்க மட்டும் உண்மையா சொல்றீங்களா எல்லா நேரமும்? ஏன்டா நீ வேற.
Exploits with the national side, but he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the 6th position, he can play in the number 8 position, but I feel he's probably best suited to the number 10 role because I think he has that
காஸ்கோ அடி வாங்காத வரைக்கும் பிரச்சனை கிடையாது.
And that's where he should be used to. Shot a goal! He's there! Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
அப்புறம் எதுக்கு மார்க்கெட் போன நீ?
Piece together as efficiently as that. It's a joy to watch.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
அவருக்கு தெரியாம தான் இருக்க போகுது. இவன் வேற ஏண்டா ரொம்ப.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Really fierce, close defending. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Vankkam. Chelsea were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Conte. And it's Drogba. Stood up well to him there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vankkam looking to get on the end of this. Hazard, can he get on the end of this? Neymar. That's been cut out, well played. Belletti pokes it out wide, tries to pass it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Chelsea with the corner. They're first.
അട ഏ
Hit the upright.
പുതിയതെല്ലാം വേണ്ടില്ലല്ലോ ഇത് മുന്നേ വാങ്ങി
Don't
കിടന്നതാ.
move out, just bludgeoned away. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press, and it's Zanetti. Well timed, excellent interception. Kukçu. Çalhanoğlu.
There will be 1 minute added time.
De Bruyne. Oh, important interception. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after
Hello
the break.
everybody, and a quick announcement now.
It's
We
a
would like to
dressing
ask
room
you all
that
to kindly
needs
stay seated
rousing at
during the
half-time
match.
because in
Thank you
truth
for your
they've not
cooperation.
really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a
ഞാൻ
very
പേசுന്നത്
different
കേക്കുതാ
side
കേക്കുതാ
second half.
കേക്കുതാ
We
കേക്കുതാ
need
കേക്കുതാ
to.
കേക്കുതാ 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 കേക്കുതാ. என்ன பண்றதுன்னு தெரியல போங்கடா இவங்கலாம். கால் ஆஃப் டியூட்டி எப்படா விளாடும்? அப்புறம் நீ நைட் 11 மணிக்கு வந்து கூப்பிடக்கூடாது.
Coming on the
இப்போ ஏற்கனவே விளாண்டுட்டு தான் இருக்கேன்
Another 45 minutes.
இதில் ஃபுட்பாலில்.
Milan can
Call
really
out
do
duty
with
for you,
some
Ronaldo.
bigger names standing up
Charge
here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Palmer, who's set up one goal so far. Out towards the flank. Zanetti. This one is having a shot! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how...
Kukçu! McAllister. Milan still have the cards to affect this
The
game.
attendance for this match was 71,550.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Goes for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy.
Tokuradu
Giving the
இப்படி
ball
ஒரு
away
YouTube
like
live
that
தேவையா?
is usually punished.
Eric Garcia. And it's Zanetti. De Bruyne. Palmer. Looking for options for movement. Now that's well seen too. Çalhanoğlu. Ball played for Kukçu. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Madueke. Madueke on a strong run down the right. Vinicius Junior. Oyarzabal receives it in a wide position. He's going for goal!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
He's picked his way through, takes a shot! They've scored! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop him.
அங்கே ரெடியெல்லாம் வாங்கி வச்சு.
After 79 minutes is number
Milan
19.
get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
And it's Kukçu. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
That's just playing it safe. and simple.
Mikel Oyarzabal is always looking to break lines. Kukçu. Now it's Oyarzabal. He's tried one.
டேய்
Oh, it's
உங்க
come
ஒக்கா
off the
மக்கா
upright.
இதுக்கு மேல முடியாது.
Deftly away.
லக்கு இல்லாம இருக்கலாம். அதுக்கு நீ
Really
இவ்வளோ
don't
இருக்கா?
have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to
Takes a shot.
மூச்சில அடிக்குதே ஒருச்சு.
2 minutes to be added on. He's through here. And this is Drogba. So that's it. It is all over.
கஷ்டங்கள் தான்.
Well, that was intense and enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Please make sure
Milan
to watch
lost
the
their
screen
way
for
after falling
information
behind
bulletin
early.
from-
இவனுங்களை வச்சு ஒரு மேட்ச் ஆடும். ஒருத்தனையாச்சும் ஆட வேண்டியதான். ஆர்கஸ்ட்ரேட்டராவா ஆங்கர்மேன். என்னடா பண்றது? கஷ்டமாப்பா கஷ்டம். காலைல சாப்பிடடா நீ? ஏன்? ஓகே. இப்போ நாங்கெல்லாம் நான் லீவ் நாளில் பல்லா விளக்கிட்டு இருக்கோம். இதில் வேற அப்படியே இருந்துச்சு, தண்ணியை குடிச்சோமா அவ்வளோதான் முடிஞ்சிச்சு. கஷ்டம்தான். பிளேயர் ஆஃப் த வீக் வச்சு ஒரு ரவுண்டு, இவங்களை வச்சு ஒரு ரவுண்டு, அடுத்து லெஜெண்ட்ஸ் வச்சு ஒரு ரவுண்டு. என்னதான் ஆள் வச்சிருந்தாலும் தோக்க தான் போகிறோம். அப்புறம் எதுக்கு கவலைப்பட்டுக்கிட்டு? அருணுக்கு உடம்பு சரியில்லை. பரஞ்சல முருகனு வந்தப்போ அருணுக்கு உடம்பு சரியில்லை, நாங்கள் வந்தோம். ம் அடாடி அடா உங்களை போல
This is
ஆள்காரு
just about reaching a crescendo here as these
அதுவும்
two sides
பேசக்கூடாது.
get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
against Manchester United.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reason...
Decent chance! That is delicious! A finish of true class! The ideal start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
என்னன்னாலும் சரி, இன்னைக்கு இந்த மேட்ச் ஜெயிச்சு பார்ப்போம்.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nicely weighted ball. Now that's well seen too. And this is Batistuta, and he's got the beating of his man. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
நான் ஓடுறத பார்த்துட்டு அப்புறம் எதுல பாஸ் போட்டாங்க என்ன
Clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer
ആ
ball.
അടിച്ചുണ്ടാക്കി കിട്ടും നോക്കിയാണ്
Some really good ball movement, and he's in on goal.
നമ്മുടെ നാട്ടില് നെന്മാറ വേല നടന്നുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയല്ലേ നെന്മാറ വേലയിൽ മറ്റേ അമിട്ട് പൊട്ടിക്കുന്നില്ലേ അപ്പൊ അതിന്റെ പൊല്യൂഷൻ ഇല്ലേ അതിന് നോർത്ത് ഇന്ത്യക്കാരെല്ലാം കൂടി കമന്റ് സെക്ഷൻ വന്ന് ഇത് കണ്ടോ
He scored again in a trice, and they are soaring. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's
But
what the
Delhi
game is
la-
all about.
അതാ തിരിച്ചു പറയുക അവള്
And entertainment.
ഇവള് മലയാളിയാ
What a lovely moment.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say
அவன் போடுற தப்பாக்கே அவங்களுக்கு இதுடா
അടിച്ച് തിരിച്ചു കൊടുത്ത്
And here's Roberto Firmino. Davis got a long way forward to join the attack.
അവള് മുമ്പിൽ നോക്കിയിട്ട് സച്ചിൻ ഫസ്റ്റ് കാണിച്ചത് എവിടെ ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ പൊല്യൂഷൻ ഉള്ളത്
ആ
The keeper has
രണ്ടാമത്
reacted
പറഞ്ഞത്
superbly there.
കേരളത്തിൽ ഈ
very,
വെളിവ്
very good.
കോളന്മാർക്ക്
You can't ask for much more than
ദീപാവലി നടത്തുന്നതിന് നോർത്തിൽ ഒരു കുഴപ്പമില്ല
Manchester
പ്രശ്നങ്ങളൊന്നുമില്ല
United.
அதானே இருக்கிறதுல அதிகமா சைனா பட்டாசு வாங்கி குடிக்கிறது அந்த நாய்ங்க தான்
എന്നിട്ട് പറയാം 100% ലിറ്ററസി ഇപ്പൊ നീ ലിറ്ററസിയുടെ വാദം നേരത്തെ എഴുതാ അറിയാമോ
அது எனக்கு அறியாட்டா அது வந்து 100% அது வந்து நீ அது அறியாது நீ
Spring out of defence.
അല്ലെങ്കിൽ സൗക്കാരെ കാണുമ്പോൾ
Expertly cut out. Really nicely done.
பொறாமடா இவங்க மட்டும் எப்படி இவ்வளவு நல்லா இருக்காங்க என்ன வேற இருந்தா
Oh, that is really good tenacity.
എന്താ യോഗി ആദിത്യനാഥ് കൊണ്ടുവന്നിട്ട് UP മൊത്തം ക്ലീൻ ആക്കി സ്വച്ഛ് ഭാരത് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് ക്ലീൻ ആക്കിയിട്ട്
அது ஸ்வச் பாரத் நாயே
Manchester United have their second corner now.
ക്ലീൻ ആക്കിയിട്ട് മറ്റേ എന്തോ മാളുകളും ഇതും എല്ലാം പണിതിട്ട് അതിന്റെ കൂടെ ഇതേപോലെ റൗണ്ടില് വലിയ റൗണ്ടിലും വല്ല പ്രതിമയൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടാക്കിയതിന്റെ കീഴിലും എല്ലാം ഭയങ്കരമായിട്ട് ചെടികളൊക്കെ കൊണ്ടുപോയി പിറ്റേന്ന് നാട്ടുകാർ കട്ടോണ്ട് പോയി ചെടികൾ വന്ന് കട്ടോണ്ട് പോയി തമ്പാക്ക് അടിച്ചിട്ട് അവിടെ തുപ്പി
He's got
വിളിച്ചു
tall. Just off target.
இவங்க ஏர்போர்ட்லயே துப்பி வச்சிருக்காங்கடா நிறைய இடத்துல எல்லாம் இவங்க
certainly the way he's been playing.
ஆனா
Davis
Thank you.
gathers from the goal
ഫ്ലാഗ്
kick.
പൊട്ടി ഇപ്പൊ അതിന്റെ
And here's Haaland. Firmino. Firmino! And he's found the net.
ശരിയാക്കുന്നത്
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight
என்னடா
away he was
பண்றது
never going to get to it.
We have got ourselves a
அப்பம்
game
பீஃபா
here.
சோறு வைக்கல
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now.
மத்தியானத்துக்கு அப்பம் பீஃப் மாடே இதெல்லாம் ஒரு நியாயமாடா
This is Firmino. Ødegaard has it in a wide position. Cross into the box. Oh, smashing header. It's a goal.
ഞാനും അണ്ണനും പേടിച്ചതാ അണ്ണൻ പറഞ്ഞിട്ട്
சரி யாரும்
ഞാനും സുരേന്ദ്രനും സംസാരിച്ചോണ്ട് പോവാ
இந்த அவருக்கு இப்ப கல்யாணம் ஆக போகுது அவரை போயிட்டு
കൂട്ടിക്കൂട്ട് പോവാ പറഞ്ഞേക്ക്
If you want to be effective on the break, then the key
അവർക്ക്
element is always pace.
അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ
That's what
സംസാരിച്ചോണ്ട്
really
പോവാ
rips defenses
ഇപ്പോഴത്തേക്ക്
apart. And it's difficult to find an answer
സൗണ്ട്
to it
കിട്ടും കേട്ടോ
when it's applied
ആ
like
ജെറ്റ്
that.
ഇറങ്ങടാ
നോക്കി സൗണ്ട്
ചേർറാ
Collective
ചേർറാ ചേർറാ
sigh of relief from the defence.
തിരിഞ്ഞു നോക്കിയപ്പോ അയ്യബല്ലാനാണ് അപ്പുറത്തെ സൈഡില്ലേ ആ സൈഡിൽ നിന്ന് വൈറ്റ് കളറിൽ പുക പോകുമെന്ന് അത് മാത്രം സൗണ്ട് കിട്ടും പോവാ നമുക്ക് പെട്ടെന്ന് പോയി കടയിൽ പോയി സാധനം മേടിച്ചിട്ട് വരാം
And he cuts out the supply. Zanetti.
நீ ஃபுல்லா அப்படிதான் நீ
23-ാം തീയതി
Can he get on the end of this?
32 വർഷത്തെ
It's the half-time whistle.
அவர் அதெல்லாம் கிடையாது
എന്റെ തൗഫീഖിനും
உனக்கு அறியாமோ அவர் அதானு
It was quite a half of football. We reached the halfway point.
Well, who would have expected both teams going in level after that? Lots of
ചെറുക്കന്മാർ
drama.
പോയിട്ട്
Peter, please don't ask me to pick a
അവിടെ போயிட்டு எதுலயும் பாட்டினாலும் பிரச்சனை இல்லைங்கிறியோ
Half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval 2-2.
ரெண்டு பேர் பாத்துக்கிருக்கானோ ஆனா ஒருத்தனும் கமெண்ட் பண்ண மாட்டேங்கிறானுவோ அட்லீஸ்ட் கமெண்ட் பண்ணாலாச்சும் ஏதாவது பேசலாம் கமெண்ட் பண்ணாம என்னத்த பேசுறது வெறும் வீடியோவை பார்த்து யாரு
ഹോട്ടലിൽ വിളിച്ചിട്ട് പറഞ്ഞേ തിരിച്ച് റിപ്ലൈ സേഫ് ആയിട്ട് ഇരിക്കാനാ പറഞ്ഞേ അതിന്റെ തിരിച്ച് മെസ്സേജ് വന്ന ആരെന്നെ വിളിച്ചിട്ട് സേഫ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള റിട്ടേൺ മെയിൽ ഇത് വന്നാലേ ഞാൻ വരത്തോളൂ നിങ്ങളെവിടെ പോകും ഇല്ലപ്പാ ഡ്യൂട്ടി കേറിപ്പോ മിഷേൽ വന്ന് ചാവാൻ പോകും ഇപ്പോഴാണ് ഡ്യൂട്ടി എടുക്കാൻ പോകും രാവിലെ ആരും വഴക്ക് പറഞ്ഞടാ രാവിലെ
It's
എന്താ
fallen
ആകാശേട്ടൻ
kindly
പറഞ്ഞു
here.
അവിടെ പോയി നിന്നിട്ട് അങ്ങോട്ട് നോക്കി നിന്നില്ല
ആ
ആകാശേട്ടനൊക്കെ അപ്പം ഇവൻ പോയിട്ട്
And the
തട്ടി പോയിട്ട് അവിടെ
comeback
നിൽപ്പുണ്ടായിരുന്നു
is
അപ്പൊ ഏതോ
complete.
ഡയറക്ട് സ്റ്റാഫ് അവിടെ നിൽപ്പുണ്ടായിരുന്നു തമിഴാണ്
Some
അവിടെ
heroic
മുമ്പിൽ പോയിട്ട്
goalkeeping,
അപ്പൊ
but
ഇതൊന്നും
even
പ്രശ്നമില്ല
that
നമുക്ക്
couldn't
പി എം
save them this
പണിയിടാന്ന്
time.
പറഞ്ഞിട്ട്
Yeah, his
പോയി അപ്പൊ
instinct told
ഡയറക്ട്
him
സ്റ്റാഫ്
that the
എന്തോ
keeper would
നല്ലത്
struggle to
വരണം എന്ന്
cope
പറഞ്ഞു
with that,
തമിഴ്
so top
നല്ല
marks
രീതിയിൽ
for
പോയിട്ട്
following up. I think it's really sharp play.
ഇവർ
It was
ഡബിൾ
well
സീഡ്
read,
போறவர்
but he was a
போட்டுருப்பாப்ல
lot quicker than everybody else. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter.
നമ്മളെ പോലെ
Can
എല്ലാരും
they cling
കേൾക്കില്ലല്ലോ
on or even
നമ്മളെ
better?
കേൾക്കൂല அதனாலதான் வந்தோடனே கவரால் கழட்டிட்டு ஓகே நீ தெரிஞ்சு வச்சிரு போவாட்டோடு டோ டோ டோ
Oh, that's fabulous. Ødegaard.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more
What's it?
authority can be generated?
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
நெய்மர் வச்சு உள்ள சுத்த போறான் 62 கோல் கீப்பர் நல்ல அவசரமான கீப்பரா இருக்கானே
Good
எடுத்து
shot
போட்டான் பாரு
by the keeper. That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
They've played it short. Now it's Kvaratskhelia.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think
Great chance! Denied by an instinctive
பரவாடா
save.
கோல் இறங்குடா
Parma is offering a right smile there.
தட்டி விடுங்க நம்ம
Conte. Zé Roberto. And no, that was never going to make it. Referee's given a throw. Bastoni does really well to win the ball there. Ødegaard has created one goal already. Zé Roberto was steaming forward. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Davis. Oh, that's
போயிடா பிடிக்க
delightful.
முடியாதுடா
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Ødegaard. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Strokes it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Zanetti. And he's there to retrieve it. Pass somewhat off target. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedri.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish.
He's having a go! It's anyone's ball now. Takes the shot! Neymar. And the
Poor
referee
Messi
brings it
at
to a
last.
close. Manchester United have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the
ஃபுட்பால்
sort you
ஷூட்டிங்
expect.
காலு வேணும் நல்லா நறுக்கு நறுக்குன்னு அடிக்கிற மாதிரி இருந்துச்சுன்னா எல்லாம் டீம் மாற்றும் கேம் பிளான் லிஸ்ட்டு மாற்று டீம் ஏ ஆட்டோ பிக்கப் பிளேயர் பை ஸ்டாட்ஸ் ம் என்னமோ பார்க்க நினச்சேன் மறந்துட்டேன் ஓகே என்ன மெசேஜ் 0 2 பேர் பார்த்துக்கிருக்காங்க. இது வரைக்கும் ஹையஸ்ட் எத்தனை 2 பேர் தானே. நம்ம எப்படியாச்சும் இது 5 பேராக மாற்றுறோம். மாற்ற முடியுமா முடியாதா? ஆப்போனன்ட் டீமை பார்க்க மாதிரியாச்சே. வச்சிருக்க நல்லா சூடேறி இருக்குமே. லைட்டாக நல்லா ஐயோ.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions attacking-wise can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender
உங்களோட
once
தொல்லை
upon a
தாங்க
time,
முடியல
Jim.
மயிலார். வந்துடுறானு அங்கே
Well,
கிடந்துட்டு
that had the makings of something quite promising,
தூக்கி
but
போட்டு
it's fizzled out into nothing. Pass is coming off in quick
ஒரு
succession
ஷாட்டு
here. And this is Batistuta.
ஒரு கோல் ஆகி போச்சுன்னா சோடி முடிஞ்சு இன்டலா. அதுக்கப்புறம் பத்து காலில் அடிக்காது.
Bruno Fernandes.
சிட்ராஸை கையிலேயே பிடிக்க முடியாத மாதிரி இதில் காலிலே பிடிக்க முடியாது.
That has not gone well. Guti. Can he get it through? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Puyol. Some good work on the right flank here. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Kukcu
கொஞ்சம்
gives it
பற்றி கால்
away.
நிப்பாட்டுற பத்த.
Nicely aimed pass.
Batistuta
ஐயோ
really was
டேய்
well
விட்றா
marshalled there because he
காசா.
was denied the
கால்
opportunity
அவ்வளோ
to
ஸ்டெபிடா உள்ள
turn.
இல்லைடா.
It's Neymar!
ஐயோ போங்கடா.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
ஐயோ ஐயோ.
Manchester United with the corner, there first. Big header! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. And now they can clear their lines. Manchester United are seeing more of the ball but still aren't carrying much goal threat. And they're back on the ball again. Threads one in. And this is Van Basten. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the... He's gone for goal! Lacking in accuracy.
சொன்னேன் அவனை பொறுத்தவரை அந்த ஒரு ஷாட் அடிச்சு விட்டு அதுக்கப்புறம் பந்தை கிளியர் பண்ணி கால் நிப்பாட்டாமலே ஓட்டுறது அவரோட பிளானு.
Gathers from the goal kick. Guti. Now, can they get him away? Musiala. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Knocks it out wide. Lizarazu has it in a wide position.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And That has been knocked clear. A slight... That is Stuta!
என்ன போடாங்குதே சனியே.
That's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So a fascinating half, full of talking points. Not least that last, very, very late one.
And a quick reminder today
Reflections
to
on the
please
first
take
half?
all the
Well, I think
bins
despite
located
the
by
scoreline,
entrance
Peter, there's
gates.
only
Thank
one
you
team
very
in it.
much for your
They might not have
cooperation.
made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in.
இதுக்கு மேல
Maybe a
என்ன
bit of
பண்றது?
fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started. Great chance!
கோல் செலிப்ரேஷனே பண்ணக்கூடாது.
Oh,
நான்
he's
ஏதோ
tried
மிஸ்டேக்ல
the
பண்ணிட்டேன்.
drop. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real
சும்மாவே
class.
தூக்கி தூக்கி போடுவான்.
And that's it. That was always inevitable.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that has been clubbed away. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Guti. Passing nice and neat. And this is Sneijder. Zanetti is there to clear.
இந்த மிஸ்டேக் தான் அவட எதிர்பார்த்தா.
Oh, and he's had a hit.
நல்ல வேலை.
That'll be a throw.
இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு மிஸ்டேக் ஆகும். அந்த மிஸ்டேக்கை தான் அவனும் எதிர்பார்த்தா.
Looking for the run. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Oh, that's a fine interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Schlotterbeck did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
லைக் போடுங்க, சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்க.
Looking to play him in. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Neymar. Batistuta. And he's managed to get rid.
கொஞ்சம் கால டிபாட்டுப்பா.
Still no way through. The defending here is
போடபுள்ள.
In with the challenge.
ஐயோ.
Alexander Arnold getting this one clear. Manchester United are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. Well, there's plenty to
ராஸ்கல் நானும் சொல்லிட்டே இருக்கேன், கிளியர் பண்ணாதடா, ஓடக்குள்ள ஏப்பா பார்த்ததுக்கு அவர் போய் எல்லாம் செத்துடுடா.
Neymar. Bruno Fernandes. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now this could be a chance. Messi takes a shot.
இதெல்லாம் வச்சுக்கிட்டு இருக்கேன், நானும் ஆளை மாற்றணும். கம்போ ரைட் பேக் விட மாட்டேன், ரைட் பேக்கு லெஃப்ட்டு சுற்றுறதுக்கு ஒருத்தன், மூசியாலாக்கு பதிலாக ரைட் கார்டு. ஓகே தானே? ஓகே தான். நீங்கள் 1 மணி நேரம் ஸ்ட்ரீம் பண்ண முடியுமான்னு பார்ப்போமா?
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Now it's Batistuta. Sneijder. Now it's Batistuta. And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United have done it. Their solitary strike
25.
ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Batistuta picking up the man of the match
நான்
award.
சக்சஸ்ஃபுல் பாஸ்
And no
4 மடங்கு
surprise
கம்மி.
there.
Parking outside this stadium.
Your reflections,
அதனால
then,
ஒரு
Jim?
கோல் தான்.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them.
முடியலடா எப்பா. எத்தனை 2 மேட்ச்ல 4 பாயிண்ட். யாரோ 2 பேர் பார்த்துக்கிட்டு இருக்காங்கோ. ஆனா கமெண்ட் பண்ண மாட்டேங்கிறாங்கோ. பட் வருக வருக என்று வரவேற்கிறோம். என்னது? ப்ரொசீட். மெஸ்ஸி. ஓ பெர்காம்ப். இதுக்கு மேலே என்ன நடந்தாலும் நான் பொறுப்பல்ல. இந்த மேட்சோட முடிச்சுக்கிட்டு ஃபோனை சார்ஜ் போட்டுட்டு ஒரு மணி நேரம் கழிச்சு அடுத்த ஸ்ட்ரீம் கால் ஆஃப் டியூட்டி பண்ணுவோம். இந்த 2 பேர் பார்த்துக்கிறவங்கள வந்து ஜாயின் பண்ணியிருக்கப்பா. இல்லை இதிலே விளையாடுவோம்னாலும் விளையாடுவோம். பேசாமல் நீங்கள் டிவிஷன் 3க்கு புஷ் பண்ண
Noise
முடியுதான்னு
is just
பார்ப்போமா?
about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to
முடியும்.
lock horns. This is football
முடியாது.
at its finest.
Manchester United against Japan.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
ப்ராப் ஹண்ட் விளையாடுவோம் ப்ரோ. ப்ராப் ஹண்ட் இன்ஸ்டால் பண்ணணும். அந்த மொபைல் பிசி வெர்ஷன் இன்ஸ்டால் பண்ணுறது, மொபைல் வெர்ஷன் இன்ஸ்டால் பண்ணுறது
When
தெரியாமல்
you think great
இருக்கேன்.
defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His
Raika.
qualities are obvious, but
Raika not
his
now.
winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. Albert Ferrer promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Lewandowski. Played out wide. Albert Ferrer. Another pass just keeps... Lewandowski! Glorious! He's got himself an
2 மேட்ச்சில் 4 பாயிண்ட்
absolute
எடுத்தால் உள்ள,
edge.
ஆனால் எடுக்க மாட்டோம். ஐ நோ.
Manchester United take the lead. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Manchester United penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Aimed beyond the defence. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Good ball. And Guti! Magnificent!
இன்னும் அடிக்க மாட்டோமே நம்ம.
Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And they're at it again in double quick time. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal.
David Villa! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And Messi! And the ball's come loose here.
Manchester United really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run.
He's having a hit! Roberto Carlos. That's an imaginative pass. Guti. Musiala. Probing pass. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Villa. Showing great feet there. Messi. Oh, that was vital.
சுத்த போறான்டா உள்ள.
Played in. Up he goes! Albert Ferrer gets it clear. Musiala.
ஓச்சுடா ப்ரூடோக்கு போட்டு விட்டாடா.
Neymar. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Passing nice and neat. Lewandowski! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
சானா பாரு.
Be quick to recover this.
பறந்து எடுத்துக்கிட்டு இருக்கான். ஆனா நமக்கு தான் அடிக்க தெரியல. வக்கில்ல.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Just about within shooting range. That's got him rattled. Musiala.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's intervened well there. Rivaldo. Puyol cuts it out. And there is the half-time whistle. Reflections on the first half.
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time. 2-0 up. Can he finish?
என்ன நடந்துச்சு?
The
இது பாருங்க
second half
போடுறேன்.
starts
வரேன்.
straight into
ஓகே இது
life.
மிஸ் பண்ணிட்டேன். இதுக்கு முன்னாடி நின்று
Well,
பின்னாடி
no
திரும்பிக்கிட்டு
goalkeeper
இருக்கேன்.
would keep that out. It really was a
கஷ்டமாப்பா
bullet.
கஷ்டம்.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
நானே கொண்டு
The
வந்தாலும்
manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Decent chance! And he can clear it away. Beckenbauer with the clearance. Neymar. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Can he get on the end of this? There's no flag. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Japan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Schneider. That is pretty much the end of that. Xabi Alonso wins the duel this time. Oh, there's a probing ball, and he's had it nicked away. And it's Neymar. And this is Lewandowski. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Messi. He's had it taken off him.
Japan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Shot a goal! That would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Musiala. Guti. Tries to pass it through.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And Guti! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Guti is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Neymar.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for the
2
run.
minutes added
That is
tekla.
a great pick out. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Blow
The
back.
referee brings it to a close. Well, that was
Yeah,
good.
that was-
A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to...
ഒരു മാച്ച് ഒരു പോയിന്റ്. റാൻഡം ഏതാச்சும் ஒரு பூஸ்ட் கொடுப்போமா? டெக்னிக்கு 101. உங்க ஒரு லெஃப்ட் வை, ரைட் ரைட் லெஃப்ட் லெஃப்ட். ஓகே, தலைவனை நம்பி இறங்குவோம். பரவாயில்ல, ஸ்டாண்டர்டாக 2 மணி நேரம் லைவ் பண்ணோம்னா ஃபோனு தாங்குது. பட்டு இது பேசிக் கேம் தான், நல்ல கேம். வா, ஒப்பனண்ட்டை பார்ப்போம். ஐயோ கடவுளே, திருப்பியுமா? தூக்கி போட்டு கொள்றவங்க சாப்பிட விட மாட்டேங்குது. இவர் இதுலேருந்து எவனாச்சும் ஒருத்தர் கிளியர் பண்ணி விடுவேன். இவன் பாஸ் தட்ட அவன் ஓன் அடிப்பான், அதுவும் அவுட் போயிடு வேறு. முடியலடா எப்பா.
One point needed to secure promotion on the final day.
Hello,
It
everybody,
sounds
and
simple,
welcome to
but as we
today's
all know,
match.
football is often
Manchester
anything
United
but.
against Arsenal.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Manchester United cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Haaland!
கனெக்ட்
Oh,
ஆகலை.
he hit that sweetly. Rodri spots it and intercepts. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Messi. Torres.
Oh, good read. That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up
தூக்கி
front,
போட்டு
we're bound
கொளுத்துங்க
to
சார்.
see something special. I
அவங்கள
hope.
Because we always
உடைக்கணும்.
have in the
டிஃபென்ஸ்
past.
3 டிஃபென்ஸ்
Indeed.
வச்சாலும் ஈஸியாக உடைக்கலாம்.
And it's Guti. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Nice sequence of passes, this. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Messi. Now it's hard. Goes for the shot!
Corner.
Another save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Saliba getting this one clear. He's having a go! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Big header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And this is Neymar. Neymar is on his own. Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal!
Okay, திருப்பியும் division 4
Arsenal take the
ஆரம்பமா?
lead. Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Throw it. And this is Neymar. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Spread it left.
ஐயோ கனெக்ட் ஆக மாட்டேங்குது உருப்படவும் மாட்டேங்குது
Played with speed from back to front. And it's Neymar.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Lizarazu drives forward on the overlap. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Tries a shot.
ஐயோ
A really
போங்கடா
close save, and the last action of the
இதுக்கு
first
மேலே
half.
நம்மளால முடியாது மக்கா
Manchester United are still behind then, despite looking for all the world like they pulled level.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Number 17, Erling
And that's the
Haaland.
start of another
Coming on
45
the
minutes.
field is number
Well, I think
18,
starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game.
And the
Excellent.
shot!
தெரியுமே
And that is wildly off target.
Neymar clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Manchester United come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And this is Batistuta. It's run loose here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's a good spell of possession, this. Valverde. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. McAllister. He's had it taken off him. Neymar. That's a good ball out wide. And he's whipped it across.
Chorus மூட்டிரும்
And the ball's come loose here. And here's Neymar. Guti. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Torres. Can he get on the end of this? And he's in on... And Torres! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's McAllister. Now it's Havertz. It's a pretty loose pass. The team on the brink of a party little more than an hour ago, but now problems.
Well, they played a little within themselves, a little too tentative perhaps. They have to show their character from here.
McAllister, cute ball now, how can he reach it? Bruno Fernandes. For Messi. Manchester United finding their passes. Aimed beyond Messi! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Lizarazu. And that will be it. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a...
திருப்பி டிவிஷன் 4 ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகுங்கப்பா. இதுக்கு மேலே நீ தோக்க முடியாது, கொஞ்சம் டைம் எடுத்துகிட்டு வந்து தோப்போம்.